Good day, friends. Good day, friends. Kirschan Blyden here, coming to you with another video. Just following up from the video that I did yesterday, as promised. I shared a, what I called a honey hole, lead honey hole, where I was actually getting some really good leads for about 23 cents a click. So yesterday, we ended. I showed you I had by the time you watch this might be a couple days, but anyway, I showed you I had 15 leads that came in yesterday for about 23 cents a click. Today, thus far, I have received about 23 leads today. It's a Sunday, which is usually a slow lead day, but I've gotten about 23 leads today. It's about 11 o'clock at night, so I might get a few more leads before the end of the day, but we're in right now at about 23 leads. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at exactly how our campaign is doing so far. And then afterwards, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and walk you through setting up a campaign so that you know exactly how to do so you can duplicate it for yourself. All right. The campaign at question is this one right here. Well, actually, across two campaigns here, I've actually got some clicks. But as you can see, for this particular campaign here, I spent $5.45, got 63 clicks. Spending about 9 cents a click on this particular campaign. I spent 29 cents, got 3 clicks. Click-through rate of 0.13 here, 0.59 here, and yeah, so both of these, didn't spend that much money. Actually, ended up with about 23 clicks. If we go ahead and do the math on that real quick, I think most of my leads came in from this campaign here. So I spent $5.45 divided by, I think it was 23 clicks. So it's about 23 cents a click as we had yesterday. If I just add those two up, 5.45 plus 0.29 equals divided by 23. All right, so about 24 cents a click overall if you count both of the campaigns I actually have running now, and so still really cheap clicks coming through, cheap leads. Sorry, leads. I'm getting leads for 24 cents a lead, not 24 cents a click. I'm only spending right now between 9 and 10 cents a click, and I simply went in and some of the keywords where I was getting some good traction and some good click-throughs, I went in and increased a bit so I can get more of those. So got less clicks than yesterday, but actually ended up with more leads because of that. Spent a little bit more money, but still my capture page is converting. It looks like it's converting even better today. So let's see, we had 64. We had a total of 23 leads divided by 64 clicks. So that's about a 35% conversion rate, which yesterday on Saturday we had about an 18% conversion rate. So overall campaign doing really good. I'm really happy with what's going on right now. So I'm gonna continue to run this. Let me show you how to set one of these up from scratch. Let me do a quick time check here. 3 minutes in. I'll show you how to set up a campaign from scratch, hopefully over the next few minutes. I'm going to go through pretty quickly. You have the video so you can rewind and look at it over and over again if you need to, or just connect with me on my Facebook page if you're on my list. Shoot me an email or hit me up on my YouTube channel or on the blog. If you're watching this on the blog, go ahead and leave some comments below, and I'll be sure to answer. If you have any additional questions, I can make another video or something like that. All right. So we're in the Bing Ad Center here, so Bing Ads at Microsoft.com. You'd have to basically go there and sign up for an account if you don't have one as yet. Once you do, you'll log in. You'll be in a page like this, and you're going to click on campaigns up here on the top, and then you can just come down here and click on create a campaign. Then you give the campaign a name, and typically you want to name it something related to what it is that you're promoting. So I'm promoting an affiliate program. Amazing affiliate program called Empower Network, or EN. Campaign budget, usually you want to start out with about $5 a day to $10 a day at most while you're testing. If the campaign is doing well, then you can scale it up and open it up a little more than that, but for now you want to start with about $10 a day. Let's see here, English. If you're watching this video, I'm assuming you're English speaking. Locations, you can go in here and add a bunch of different locations, but what I would actually suggest that you do is just target for each campaign, target one country at a time, because the costs are going to be different for every country that you target, as well as a click-through rate and how they convert on capture pages and different things. So usually you want to target all the affluent English-speaking countries, like United States, UK, Australia, UK, Great Britain, New Zealand, and other English-speaking countries. But you want to do them in separate campaigns. All right, so you create one for US, one for UK, so forth and so on, so you can track them differently and see how they all perform differently. So we'll leave that in English. We'll leave this only in the United States for now. Then you want to come down here and create your ad. You're going to leave this a text ad. And then you want to come in here and add a nice catchy title. So I'll put... So you always want to have a call to action. If you could have it in your ad title, that would be great. If you can't, you definitely at least want to have it in the body. But let me click here. All right, that ought to do it. And then for your display URL, you want to have a nice looking website. And then for your destination URL, usually you want to put a tracking link there in your destination URL. So let me see. Even a display URL, you still want to have a website that they can get to. But for your actual destination URL, you want to put in a usually you want to use a tracking link there. All right, I'm back. So what you want to put in your destination URL is usually you want to put a tracking URL that you can utilize to to track your clicks and your conversions and so forth. So what I'm going to put here, I'm actually going to go, wait a minute, here we go. Some of the back office of it. This is actually a program that I'm promoting. It's Empower Network, but actually our team has our own training site, the Big Idea Mastermind team within Empower Network. And so I'm going to use a tracker that we have available to us here in our back office. I have a whole bunch of more stuff in here now. They're doubling up in here. All right. So I'm going to use our tracking software here. I'm going to add a new URL to track. I'm going to come over here. This is the website. Actually, I'm going to send the capture page. I'm going to send people to. I'm going to put it in my tracker. And what's cool about this, I can actually, if I want to split test a bunch of different landing pages to see which one converts better, I can actually put different landing pages in here, which is pretty cool. Okay, so this is the link that I'm going to use here. It's going to be the tracking link. I'll come back over to, and again, there's many different trackers on the market, so whatever tracker you have, you want to actually put a tracking URL in this particular space right here. That way you can track your conversions. So every time somebody clicks on this from this particular campaign, so this is my 2K per day campaign. So every time somebody clicks on this, this is my visits going to go up by 1, and if they actually opt in, my thank you page visits are going to go up by 1. I already have some conversion. I might actually put some conversion tracking code on my thank you page. I'm not going to show that in this video, but it'll increment these numbers will go up incrementally by 1. So now how many visits I got from this particular source, which is going to be my Bing ads, which I should probably put here. And every time somebody opts in, I'm going to get this is going to go up incrementally, so I'll be able to see my rate, my opt-in rate, and so forth from this particular lead source, which is pretty cool. So once you've done that, you're going to come down to this section here. Now, what most people would do when they get to this section, if they wanted to advertise in a content network, they would come here and click placement. We're not going to do that, although we actually do want to advertise on a content network. So we can either do a couple of things here. If you have an extensive keyword list, you can go ahead and add all the keywords in here. I've done that before and had some pretty good success there as well. Or you can just come on this section here and click on research. If you want to know specifically from Bing, let them tell you, what keywords particular to your niche are good keywords that are making money. So it's going to pull up the URL that I put in there, and it's going to give me some suggested keywords, based on that initially. And I can look through here and see if there's anything that I want to use. Nothing here that I really want to use. So in this drop down here, I can click find keywords by word or phrase. I'm just coming here and type make money, and I'll go ahead and search. Now I can see here that make money gets 128,000 searches per month. I can come in here, just come through and check the ones that I want. Let's see, affiliate marketing 101, blogging. Some of these, they don't have that much traffic anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and uncheck broad, phrase, and exact matches. It'll get rid of the search network, and I'm going to leave content, which is going to be the only network that I want to use for this particular advertising. And as you can see over here, I have 7 cents per click for Make Money, Easy Work at Home, 5 cents per click. Both of these, Make Money gets 128,000 impressions per month. And I'm going to get in at 7 cents per click. So anyone who's looking to make money, to type it in Make Money, and they happen to click on my ad, I'm going to actually pay less than 7 cents. So I can come in here, and let's try another keyword like internet marketing. Let's try that. We can hit search, and we can go through here and continue to do this research. Job search, Better Business Bureau, internet marketing, 65,000. Okay. Really make money online. I like that. So I'll add those. All right. So we'll go with these for right now. Another way that you can add keywords is if you have, again, your own list. You can click on Entered Keywords. And I have a list here already full of keywords. Just to show you how to do that. So I'll just grab a couple of them here. And if any of you are interested in how I collect keywords, you can, again, comment on the video, beneath the video on my YouTube channel, on my blog, or on my Facebook fan page, and I can make another video showing you how I do this and what tools I use and so forth. But to get hundreds and hundreds of keywords, literally within a few minutes. But if I wanted to, I can just enter some keywords here as well and just hit add, and those also would be added. Down here somewhere at the bottom probably. And if you notice, they would have the broad match, and you can just come in here individually and change them from broad to, again, to content. For all of them, you can do them individually. Or there's a cool tool called the, oops, wait a minute. There's a really cool tool called the Bing has its own editor that you can download to your, to your computer, and you can do all these kind of edits in bulk. But just want to show you that you can actually add individual keywords in here as well to your list. So for the sake of time, I'm going to go in and change all of those. But once you do all of that, what you're simply going to do is you're going to come here and hit save. Okay, so remember, you would change, if you entered a list of keywords, you would change it from broad to content is what you would do. The same for, especially if you added a huge extensive list. If you have a large list of keywords, you would want to download the Bing Ads Editor, and simply what you would do is you would come up here, you would click on, there's a thing here called Tools. You would click on Tools, and then you'll see where you can download the Bing Ads Editor and sync it with your account here, and that way you can make bulk updates. You don't have to go by each one of these individually and click on them one by one, which can be irritating if you have like a list of 1,000 keywords or something. All right, so over here, when it comes to set bids, it usually always gives you 30 cents. The search network, you won't have any bids in here because you would have changed all of these from broad to content only. It'll still give you 30 cents here, but you don't have to worry about that. You won't get charged for that. For the content network, you can leave it here if there's no bid in any of these. It'll default to that. Other than that, it's going to use the bid that you already have in there. I usually like to set this to 30 cents is pretty good. I'm not happy with that, but I can change it to, if you're paranoid, you can change it to like 10 cents or something like that. Advanced targeting options. If you want, you can do some date parting here, but to start out, you probably just leave that alone. Ad distribution. You want to leave it on all the search networks so that you get the broadest distribution there. Pricing model, you can't do anything. It's going to always be cost per click. Schedule. If you want, you can have a start and end date to your campaign, or you can just let it run until you shut it off yourself. And then ad rotation is the only other thing worth mentioning. You can either, if you have more than one ad in here, we only have one ad, but I would recommend that you put at least 2 ads in here so that you can always be split testing, trying to find the best ad that works. So you always want to have at least 2 that you're split testing. And if you want to have each one to get the equal number of an equal number of impressions, you would click on this second button here, or else Bing is going to optimize to show your ad that's getting the most clicks the most, right? But if you want to get both of them and get equal impressions so that you can make that decision on your own, you want to click the second button. And after you're finished with all of these, you would simply click save, and that would be it, my friend. Let me see. Your ad will show up. As you can see here, EN Direct Test here, it's already eligible. They already have it as active, $10 a day, and you'll start to get some impressions showing up here unless the people at Bing decide they don't like you. They come in and I've had that happen in the past, but they seem to be a lot more flexible now. There, you know, you see, I had a very aggressive ad there. I have some very aggressive ads in some of these other campaigns here, and they're letting them run. So I guess they're loosening up their criteria a bit here. So, guys, that's it, man. With this method right here, and we're already at 20 minutes, so I'm going to shut this video down. But with this method right here, that's how I'm getting these really cheap clicks. And as you can see, as you find a campaign that's working, you know, I up this here to $20 a day, and I'm going to add some more, you know, keywords and stuff in here to get some more impressions and so forth. But you know, as you get more, like this click-through rate here, as you can notice, 0.59 click-through rate. Now I'm getting such a high click-through rate, they're starting to give me more impressions and so forth. So I'm going to expect to get a lot more volume in this, get a lot more clicks and a lot more leads coming through this particular campaign going forward. So as long as you have a highly, you know, use highly targeted, high targeting, you have a good ad, and then you have keywords that are targeted towards your ad, and you get a high click-through rate, you know, Bing is going to, you know, bless you with more impressions, and you're going to get more clicks and so forth. And so once you have a successful campaign, they'll give you even more impressions, you get more leads and so forth and so on. So hopefully this was helpful to you. Go ahead and comment below the video if you have any questions. If you liked what you saw, you know, leave me a comment. Let me know if you like more of this type of stuff. If you have any questions, like if you want to know how I generate my keywords, get my keyword list or anything like that, go ahead and leave me a comment or a question beneath the video, or if you're watching, depending on where you're watching, whether on Facebook or on my blog or on YouTube, just let me know. If you have any questions, leave that there, or if you'd like to see more of this type of stuff, let me know as well. It's pretty late, so I'm going to head to bed. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Take care. God bless. Bye. Oh, whatever link is beneath this video, go ahead and click it and follow through. All right. Take care. God bless. Bye.